Welcome to World Cinema Library. What if a perfect family man was secretly a ruthless killer? Here's the movie Mr. Brooks. Earl Brooks is a successful businessman, a loving husband, and a respected family man who appears to have the perfect life, but behind that image, he hides a terrifying secret. He is addicted to murder, and his dark alter ego, Marshall, constantly pushes him to return to his violent past. After staying away from killing for a long time, Brooks finally gives in and carefully chooses a couple as his next victims. He secretly follows them, studies their routine, and eventually murders them in their own home. But just when he thinks he has committed the perfect crime, Brooks discovers that someone has photographed him during the murders. The photographer, Mr. Smith, knows Brooks's secret, and instead of going to the police, he makes a shocking demand. He wants Brooks to take him along on his next murder. Brooks is forced to deal with Smith while desperately trying to keep his normal life from falling apart. At the same time, Detective Tracy Atwood begins investigating the murders and gets closer to discovering the identity of the killer. Brooks also faces problems within his own family when his daughter Jane becomes connected to a murder investigation. As the pressure increases from every direction, Brooks realizes that his carefully controlled double life is becoming harder and harder to maintain. Brooks eventually decides that he must take control of the situation before Smith destroys everything he has built. Using his intelligence and experience, he tries to manipulate the people around him and protect his family while staying ahead of Detective Atwood. His battle with Smith pushes him into an increasingly dangerous game where one mistake could expose his entire secret life. Although Brooks manages to protect himself and his family, his struggle with his murderous side is not truly over. Marshall remains inside his mind, constantly tempting him to return to his old ways. In the end, Mr. Brooks leaves us with one chilling question. Can a man ever truly escape the killer living inside him? The cast of Mr. Brooks is led by Kevin Costner, who delivers a powerful performance as Earl Brooks, perfectly balancing the character's respectable family man image with his disturbing inner darkness. His calm expressions and controlled body language make Brooks feel intelligent, dangerous, and unpredictable at the same time. William Hurt is equally impressive as Marshall, bringing a mysterious and unsettling presence to Brooks's mind. Their interactions create some of the film's most intense moments, even though Marshall exists as a psychological figure. Demi Moore adds another strong performance as Detective Tracy Atwood, giving the investigation a determined and intelligent edge. Together, the main cast gives the movie a dark and psychologically tense atmosphere. Kevin Costner's performance is especially effective because he never makes Brooks feel like a simple villain. Instead, he shows a man constantly fighting against his own darkest instincts. William Hurt's portrayal of Marshall adds a twisted sense of temptation and makes Brooks's internal battle much more interesting. Demi Moore brings confidence and determination to Atwood, making her investigation feel like a genuine threat to Brooks. Dane Cook also makes an impact as Mr. Smith, bringing an unpredictable energy to the story. The supporting performances help build the tension without taking attention away from the central characters. Overall, the acting is one of the strongest aspects of Mr. Brooks, making the psychological conflict feel believable and gripping. The technical aspects of Mr. Brooks work well in creating its dark, psychological thriller atmosphere. The cinematography uses muted lighting, shadows, and nighttime visuals to reflect Brooks's secret life and the darkness inside his mind. The direction keeps the story focused on Brooks's double life, while gradually increasing the tension as his secrets begin to surface. The editing maintains a steady pace, giving the story enough room to develop while keeping the suspense alive. The film also uses Marshall's presence effectively, making Brooks's internal struggle feel visually and psychologically real. Overall, the visual style supports the story without becoming overly flashy or distracting. The sound design and background score also play an important role in building the film's unsettling mood. Quiet moments are often followed by tense musical cues, creating a feeling that something dangerous is about to happen. The camera work during the murder sequences is controlled and suspenseful, rather than unnecessarily graphic. The screenplay does a good job of balancing crime investigation, family drama, and psychological conflict throughout the story. The contrast between Brooks's peaceful public life and his secret world gives the film a strong visual and narrative identity. Overall, the technical execution successfully turns Mr. Brooks into a tense and engaging psychological thriller. Mr. Brooks is definitely a movie worth watching, especially for fans of dark psychological crime thrillers. The film stands out with its unique story, intense suspense, and complex characters. Kevin Costner delivers a strong performance as a man struggling between his perfect public life and his deadly secret. William Hurt and Demi Moore also add depth and tension to the story. Although a few moments may feel slightly unrealistic, the film keeps you engaged with its dark atmosphere and unpredictable twists. Overall, if you enjoy psychological thrillers with serial killers, mystery, and a disturbing battle between good and evil, Mr. Brooks is definitely a highly recommended movie. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe to World Cinema Library, and hit the bell icon for more movie reviews. See you in the next video.